No matter how the war in Ukraine ends, Vladimir Putin's legacy will be tarnished. Once a figure of immense power and fear, he now stands on the brink of ruin. The conflict has exacted a heavy toll on Russia, with the loss of hundreds of thousands of troops and significant resources, exposing the country's vulnerabilities and weakening its global standing. The key to understanding Putin's downfall lies in his misguided trust in the wrong people. Putin's reign has always been marked by an obsession with loyalty. From his early days as deputy mayor of St. Petersburg to his ascent as president of Russia, Putin has consistently placed loyalty above all else. This loyalty-centric approach led him to surround himself with advisors and officials who were more concerned with pleasing him than with delivering honest assessments. The result was a regime where dissent was crushed and competence was secondary to loyalty. This dangerous dynamic became evident when Putin decided to invade Ukraine in February 2022. His confidence was rooted in his past successes and his belief that Ukraine would collapse as swiftly as Crimea did in 2014. However, this confidence was dangerously misplaced. The intelligence Putin relied on came from the Federal Security Service, FSB, an organization he once led. This institution, deeply entrenched in the culture of loyalty over truth, provided him with overly optimistic assessments, failing to deliver the harsh reality. When the invasion commenced, Putin expected a quick and decisive victory. He anticipated that Ukraine would surrender rapidly and that the West would remain passive, as it had in the past. This expectation proved to be a monumental miscalculation. The Ukrainian people, far from capitulating, fought back with remarkable resilience and bravery. The West, instead of being passive, united in opposition to Putin's aggression, imposing severe sanctions and providing substantial military aid to Ukraine. The Western response, including support from the United States, Germany, and the United Kingdom, was far more robust than Putin had anticipated. The sanctions severely impacted Russia's economy, and the influx of military aid bolstered Ukraine's defense. What Putin had envisioned as a quick victory turned into a prolonged and costly conflict. The roots of Putin's mistakes can be traced back to his autocratic style of governance. In a system where truth is often subordinated to loyalty, his advisors, generals, and intelligence agencies learned to provide him with only the information they thought he wanted to hear. This created a dangerous bubble of misinformation and self-delusion, leading to disastrous decisions. The consequences of Putin's errors are now glaringly apparent. Russia is suffering immense losses on the battlefield. Its economy is in turmoil, and its international image has been severely damaged. The dream of a resurgent Russia has been replaced by the harsh reality of a weakened and isolated state. Meanwhile, Ukraine has demonstrated remarkable resilience, and the international community has rallied in support. Putin's strategic blunders and his failure to recognize the strength and determination of Ukraine, coupled with his misplaced trust and flawed intelligence, have set the stage for Russia's downfall. As the war drags on, the once feared leader faces a legacy of failure and humiliation. The conflict has not only exposed the flaws in his strategic thinking, but has also highlighted the dangers of governing in a bubble of loyalty and misinformation. The war in Ukraine has become a testament to the pitfalls of placing trust in the wrong people and the perils of ignoring the harsh realities of the world stage. Putin's miscalculations and the resulting consequences will leave a lasting impact on Russia's history. His reign, marked by a misplaced sense of invincibility and a disregard for the truth, has led to a legacy of decline and disarray. The once mighty leader now stands as a symbol of how unchecked power and misplaced trust can lead to monumental failure.